Yoki, tell me why Yoki Shop? What is it all about?
My nickname is Yoki, and my real name is Jeff Yokoyama. And somehow or another, when I was in the water one day surfing, a bunch of guys said, "Come on, Yoki, turn around and go on the wave." So I thought, okay, let's do that. And we tried that, and it worked. And then we thought, okay, why don't we do a shop in town somewhere where we could actually show some of the goodies and things that we make? And so we decided to call it Yoki Shop because Yoki in Japanese means good, and we also make t-shirts that say good on it along with the Yoki Shop. But it's been a passion of mine to design clothes for probably about 30 years now. Here we are today, and we make 3 lines. One is called the Mucho Aloha, and that we started about 8 years ago, and we kept to what we actually know how to do, and that's t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hats. We could blow this thing up, but we kept it on the DL so that guys like you that cruise in will pick up units and take it back to Arizona or wherever, and wear it around and have people come up and say, "Where'd you get that?"
Yeah, right. And I always feel like when I come in here, you have the necessities and the cool items, but then you always come out with these kick-ass custom pieces that you just, people see it and there might be 20 you don't like, but there's the one that you can't live without.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I appreciate most is there's always, for me, there's always like 5 items that I come in and I'm like, oh man, I can't
That's
leave
why we
town without
torture
that,
you
you know?
with it.
Yeah, right.
We make you come after it.
And then it's every time I'm buying it and posting a picture or get seen in another shop and they're like, "Hey, where'd you get that?" It's just amazing, and I love that, and what you're doing about, you know, buying things that you say are being discarded and just recreating that piece to be so special. What got you into doing that and why?
Oh God. Well, about 10 years ago, I sold a company that we owned, and it was another clothing line called Modern Amusement, and I sold it to a friend of mine up in LA, and I was traveling back and forth because I stayed on working with them, and I finally stopped after 6 months, and I said, you know, I resign. And he goes, "You're crazy." And I said, "Yes, I am. I know, but I'm not going to miss out on all the cool shit that's happening down here with my kids." We have 4 kids. So I stopped that day, and I came down back home, told my wife I resigned from doing the Modern Amusement line. And she said, "You're crazy, what are you going to do?" And I said, "I'm going to start something where I could design different, make different, and sell different." And so in essence, that's where the Yoki Shop brand came from. If it was going to be called Yoki Shop, then it had to be true to actually what I was going to be and who I am.
Sure.
You know, branding it true to what it was, and design different. We decided to design from things that are already here. Make different, we make all our stuff right here. And then to sell different, sell to the end user and to people that enjoy the custom one-off items like yourself. I guess my moment of like that snap where you find things out that you want to do, I graduated high school and moved to Hawaii, and I was in search for literally warm water because I surfed all the time. And so I went over there and I found warm water. Of course, when you duck dive over there, the water is extremely warm and it's beautiful and it's bitchin', and
Sure.
And that brought me happiness. And then I thought, you know what, I need a job. So I worked in restaurants and cruised around, and that brought me warm water feelings also. And then after that, I had a buddy that was cutting hair, and I go, "Oh my God, dude, what do you have to do to go to, I mean, you have to go to school?" And he goes, "Yeah, you go to beauty school for 9 months and get your license." And so after 3 years of being on the island, and I moved back to the mainland and went to beauty school. And that's when I said, okay, this is warm water.
What surrounds you here that motivates that creativity and
that
and
water
energy,
around here,
you know?
brah.
Yeah,
It's just the craziest thing because the water is all around us, and that's another icon or a logo for us. It's a guy named Yoki, and it's a pelican. And the pelican has my glasses and a funny haircut and and some whiskers on his face.
Yeah.
And we applicate it onto our T-shirts, and all of a sudden kids just like come in and go, I'm getting a Yoki shirt. And without writing out Yoki, they know that it came from Yoki Shop. Just like the yen and the dollar sign is Yoki
Sure.
Shop. And you know, because I'm Japanese and American. So.
Yeah, and that's cool. When I first started coming in here, right away recognized, you know, your Japanese culture and heritage, and then my wife being half Japanese, my kids being quarter Japanese, I like instantly like felt this connection, because I love where my wife's history and grandparents and her parents, like her dad's parents, just what they've been through and what they've done, and that they're still alive today. Like I told you, the grandfather's gonna be, what, 99 this year, and the grandmother's 93, and she still drives.
That's
it's insane,
unreal.
you know?
That's
so
unreal.
It was just so cool to hear similar stories with you about your past and history and culture, and to know that my kids are learning that now, and then to see your creativity and go, wow, you know, this guy's so unique and doing something so different, and he's just loving and what he's doing. And it's like, I started to dig deeper, and it's like, I tried to relate it to my career and my career path and what I'm
cool.
doing and my uniqueness, and it made me have confidence in moving forward and doing that, because it's okay to be different, right?
It's okay.
And
yeah.
that day you
Right.
explained the perfect is dead, I was like, that's it, dude. I'm set free, right? I mean, I don't have to be perfect. I can just go do my thing, and I can be happy doing it. And so I don't know
that's
how
it.
often you get people in here that are inspired by that, but you are an inspiring person, and
thank
so
you.
it's great to hear your stories and to listen to what you've been through and why you're here. You know, it's awesome.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's cool.
Thank you. People buy not what you do, they buy why you do it. And so if there's a why behind it, and you believe in it, then other people will believe in it, and they'll figure out the why. Why do we do this? Because we want to create something that will be a sustainable business on top of a sustainable product. And there's a lot of people talking about that right now, and we recognize that, so we thought we would try to give definition to those words, and more than just saying those words, we try to show in some of the products that we make. 10 years ago, when I decided to get off the 405, and 405 is one of the biggest arteries, freeways in our...
They land planes on them now.
Yeah, they land planes on them, right? They just they dropped one in. But, you know, if you stay on the 405, then you're going to go at the pace that it goes. If it's going fast, you're going fast. If it goes slow, it goes slow. You're never able to design what it is that you want to do on the 405. So by getting off of there, you have an opportunity of finding new roads to drive on that you could actually look around and see new things and feel new things. And those aha moments come along all the time, but the main one was, you know, when did I know about why I'm doing this? Probably 10 years ago. That, I mean, I had no money. And when I left, everybody was going, you're crazy. And I just said,
But
you
it
know
didn't
what?
matter at that
It's
point.
going to be okay.
Right on, man. Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate the time, dude, always.
Love
You're
it,
awesome.
baby.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Inspiring.